Um, when I was in secondary school, one of my teachers, there was a situation and the teacher wanted to beat me. He actually beat me, and as he was beating me, um, it was painful, but I enjoyed the pain and refused to cry. For one reason or the other, I didn't want to give him that satisfaction, so I just pretended as if it was not painful, and I enjoyed it. So the teacher was frustrated because I didn't cry, and he had to take me to the principal's office, for him to actually deal with me. Now I realized something, that the teacher was frustrated because he expected me to cry while I didn't cry. Now I want you to look at it in this way. The person who is beating you will only be satisfied when they see you cry. That is their end game. So what happens when you are not crying? The situation that is flogging you wants to see your tears. And when you are tearing up, they have the satisfaction. So what situation it is that is really eating you up and bringing tears to your face every time? And you think crying will be the solution? It will not be. I saw a lady recently in a business center, and as I entered, she was crying, and she was trying frantically to hide the fact that she has been crying. And I told her, well, I don't know what it is that is wrong with you, but do you know why we learned what an opposite in school? It is to give us hope. Start, end, or beginning, end. So whatever it is that is troubling you right now will come to an end somehow. You need to demystify the situation that you are going through right now, and it will unravel by itself. Whether you do anything about it or not, certainly it will unravel. You need to just ask yourself one question: what is the worst case scenario? Remember years back when I was writing my final year, and I was behind schedule. My mates had already done 3 or 4 presentations. I had not even done the first one, and the final was just about 2 weeks ago. And I was like, I actually felt it took ill, and there was no diagnosis. My sibling came to me, my senior eldest sibling, and said, "What is it?" I said, "This is and this and this." I said, "What's the worst case scenario?" He said, "You come back next year." I said, "This is the worst case scenario. So will you die?" He said, "No. So you have to come back next year, then so be it. But this year, is it possible for you to still salvage it?" I said, "Yes." I said, "Well, stand up and go and do it. What's the worst case? He will turn you back and say, come back next year. So, and if he doesn't do that, how would you know if you don't go to him?" I stood up and went to my supervisor, and the rest is history. So you deal with the situation you are going through only by asking yourself and knowing the worst case scenario. Once you realize the worst case scenario, the situation has failed. So somebody listening to me this evening, or whatever time you are listening to me, there is a hint to whatever it is you are going through. And don't forget, God is in that corner. He only needs to hear from you and work it out for your good. I was happy to see that the lady was already celebrating and singing some songs before I left.